Top of the morning, folks. Beautiful day here in the Bitterroot. Get my camera adjusted. And that'll work. So, I wasn't really going to take any video, but it's so nice and quiet out here. Beautiful day. I thought, oh yeah, what the heck. So I should have took some video of me shooting my line. That didn't go much better. It took me 4 shots, but I was able to get my line in right where I want to take the top out of this old girl. Pretty cool old character pine out in the middle of cow pasture here, but they just don't want to lose it. So I'm going to take a little bit out of that top because right in just above where, so you see this big green limb coming out toward us, just right in there. It lost a big top a little over a year ago, so it's got a big peel out there. We're just going to take a little bit out of it to hopefully keep the wind from catching it too much. And normally we get our prevailing winds from the southwest there. That's why this top decided to break out. That being said, we're just going to do something to hopefully help it out. Be a shame to lose the old girl. Anyhow, right where my line's at, right out about 100 feet. I couldn't get much better than that. It's a 200-foot climb line, and I was able to get it right over the crotch where I want to top it, and I've got it anchored. So that's the idea. We're gonna climb up there and take that top out, and then take some deadwood out on the way down. I'm not gonna get carried away with the deadwood because I want to leave as much greenery as I can on this tree. And a lot of these big dead limbs are supporting green ones. I'll bet some of these limbs are 60, 70 feet long. So, I mean, you go to cutting off some of these big dead limbs that are supporting the green limbs, and I don't want to have any more loss of greenery in this tree. So I think we're just gonna give it a light touch. I'm gonna take off some dead wood, you know, that's not supporting anything. Clean it up a little. They're gonna try to keep it up off the ground. They graze this with their cows. So I might do a little light trimming of some greenery here, but yeah, we're just gonna give it a light touch. Mostly just taking some out of that top to keep it from catching wind. Anyways, I'm gonna go put my gear on and climb up that rope. Alright, it's on. One of the challenges I have with this camera is I can't hear it. Got a bad ear. Anyways, I'm just gonna take my little 150 up with me. Little trimming saw, real light. Alright. Get all lashed up here. This is how I've been putting this on this rope lately. It's the easiest. Just shove her down through there. I like this device. I think I like my old unisender better that had all the aftermarket stuff on it, but it wore out and I couldn't get another one. So, all right. Put our neosender on. Another t-shirt weather day. Pretty crazy in February. I think I'll just take my saw with me. Shorten up my rope bridge. Got a lanyard. Alright, let's dance. Got a nice anchor up there. No bounce. That's what you want when you go that high. Alright, clip in foot of cinder. Clip into a knee of cinder. I should have clipped into this first. This holds me upright better. Alright, I gotta be there. Climb this old girl. Try not to get tore up by some of the big old dead limbs. Might have to cut a couple of them. Pretty clear path there. Pretty cool tree. Good workout this morning. Alright, we're about halfway to where it lost that top. Take a look at what I'm gonna do. Alright. Not quite as easy as climbing a ladder, but alright, here's the tear out. Well, this looks better than I thought it would. Boy, that's lucky. Look at that. I lost my first throw bag. Got hung up in a dead limb up there and had to break my line. Alright. This looks better than I thought it would too, but I'm gonna try to clean it up. Yeah. I don't want to affect these limbs. Huh. Well, go check this big storm damage line out here. It's still green. It is. I think. Yeah, we better get rid of that one. Oh. Well, it does still have some green on it. Huh. Better talk to my client here. Well, there's our tie-in point. I usually don't like to go that far away from the main crotch of the crotch that I'm in, but I'm over a whole bunch down there. So if you lose one when you're SRT climbing, as long as you got some decent ones below you, you're fine. That's about where I want to take that top out. Right there. So, I guess we'll go ahead and get landed in here. Alright. Alright, we can take our fenders off. Oinko. Alright. Now, since we got such a good tie-in point, let's head on down. Put the link back in our rope bridge. I think this was the best thing for this tree. Just take a little out of the top. We had a huge windstorm in November and it was fine, so. Alright, let's cut some dead wood. A little bit. I bumped my camera, so I don't know if that last footage took or not. Dang it. I'm not a very good videographer. Anyways, I just wanted to show some of the character of this tree. Look at the size of that limb. That thing big. It's a cool tree. They're all tied together. So, yeah, I'm not taking a lot of dead wood out of this thing because I don't want a bunch of storm damage. These limbs have gotten so massive that I'm worried if I start cutting a bunch of dead wood, stuff like this right here where they're kind of supporting each other. I'm pretty sure that whole limb's dead. You can see it's, this thing's really tied together. That one up there broke and is hanging down. But I could probably get away with cutting that, but at the same time I don't want to get a lot of movement. So I'm just gonna give her a light touch. But anyways, this is a cool tree. Alright, it's on. So this is what I'm talking about. You can see like we got a big dead limb here. This one my foot's on. Anyways, they're all going out under like this big. This thing's green. Look at the size of that. This thing hanging down here, that's that part of that massive one. Anyways, I could clean some fine stuff out of here, but like this, I don't want to get too carried away cutting these big dead ones, because I don't want to get this. All these big droopy limbs are, see, like that one's got a crack in it, an old one. If I cut this one, it's going to settle this down, it'll settle that down. In the past, I used to do a lot more deadwooding, and it the best thing to do, I don't think. It's crazy how tied together this tree is. Look at this. Okay, got that limb going down there. Goes back there, and then it's tied in. Oh, I guess it's not. I thought it was tied in with a different limb. Anyways, yeah, I was thinking of cutting this one, but it's kind of supporting all that. So I'm gonna leave her be. Got one big one there that I could probably cut. This is one of those less is more kind of trees for me. I think it'd be better for the old girl to leave a lot of this. Maybe do a little at a time, I don't know.